Hey, just here to do a quick review of Genius Makers by Cade Metz. So this book tracks the advent of artificial intelligence. It gives a history of artificial intelligence, its conception, how it died down for a while, how it was revitalized, and then finally all the big companies, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, that were competing for this technology. Although the overall story is interesting, and I think it is one that should be told, I did find this kind of dragged on at times. That definitely wasn't always the case. A lot of this book was very interesting, especially the story about AlphaGo, which I'd heard before, but this book really goes in depth. I myself am a software engineer, and I usually love all things computers, so I'd imagine for someone who isn't that into technology, that feeling of boredom could be amplified. This excerpt also had me quite confused. The author states, Google's corporate culture allowed or even encouraged employees to speak their minds. Tell that to James Damore, who was fired from Google for trying to explain in a memo the difference in numbers between men and women in the engineering department. It's been a long time since I read that memo, but I remember thinking it was completely innocuous and completely ridiculous that he was fired for such a small thing. So even though this was kind of slow at times, I do think it is a good book and it was a story that was worth telling.